Throughout history, numerous world leaders, including military commanders, have preferred trains to other modes of transportation due to their speed, security, and ability to accommodate large offices and private spaces in a single mobile location. However, for the dynastic tyrants of North Korea who have ruled for generations, the tradition of train travel holds a special significance. North Korean leaders have a strong affinity for rail travel, evident from the preserved remains and reproductions of the rail coaches used by Kim Jong-un's father and grandfather on exhibit at the Kumsusan Palace of the Sun. Kim Jong also shares this fondness for rail travel and prefers private trains. His travel arrangements involve 3 trains, the first for Kim, the second for advanced security, and the third for supplies and bodyguards. However, due to the extra weight, the top speed of Kim's 99 bulletproof carriages is limited to just 37 miles per hour. All communication facilities are available, so if Kim takes a train, he can control the entire nation from any location, get all faxes and emails, and access all reports. Thus, train travel is a convenient and safe route for Kim Jong-un to get about the country and a means of command. Kim has made numerous high-profile trips using his train, from going to Beijing in 2018 to meeting with then-U.S. President Donald Trump in Hanoi in 2019. More than 100 people were killed in a significant explosion that occurred in 2004 at a train stop close to the Chinese border following Kim Jong Il's passing on a train returning from China. It was never established what caused it or if an assassination attempt was made. Kim Jong-il was known for his fear of flying, so he always traveled by train whenever he needed to visit factories, army units, or overseas. Even today, private trains in North Korea continue to make stops at 19 different locations, some of which are underground palaces only accessible by rail. During his time in power, Kim Jong-il made 7 trips abroad, twice visiting South Korea, and he opted to travel by train for most of these trips, with the trains having yellow stripes. Following in the footsteps of his grandfather and father, the current North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, also travels by train. His olive green train is equipped with offensive weaponry and a helicopter that can be used in an emergency. Armored trains transport the North Korean leaders, with around 10 to 15 carriages making up each train. Some carriages, such as a private bedroom, are reserved only for Kim Jong-un. In contrast, other carriages transport essential members of the leader's entourage, such as security guards. In 2009, the South Korean newspaper Chosun Ilbo reported that Kim Jong-il's train had conference rooms, an audience chamber, and bedrooms. The train was also equipped with satellite phone connections and flat-screen TV for the North Korean leader to receive briefings and issue orders. The train's kitchen could prepare dishes from different cuisines, including Russian, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and French. The train cellar had Bordeaux and Burgundy wines, and there were also live lobsters on board. Young female singers entertained the travelers and were introduced as lady conductors. Experts suggest that armored trains provide a safer and more comfortable option for travel, especially for large groups and security guards, and the availability of food, amenities, and a place to discuss topics before meetings. This is especially true when compared to the country's aging aircraft fleet. On March 25 till 28, 2018, Kim Jong-un traveled to China, his country's principal political ally and source of economic support, on his first overseas trip as leader. He used a special train to travel to Beijing, where he met with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Recently, South Korean analysts have reported that North Korean official media has been showcasing a train that is believed to consist of more than 20 armored cars. The train is painted in a distinctive green color and has a communication system. Inside is a unique Kim Jong-un cabin with a bright white interior. This is where he is believed to work and hold meetings with his assistants. Many people think the train's poor speed is due to the added armor, which makes it very heavy. In 2009, a South Korean media outlet called Chosun described the train Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un's father, was traveling in. That train had an engine that was estimated to have pushed around 90 vehicles. Recent estimates suggest that Kim Jong-un's train may have had as few as 21 members. Some sources suggest that Kim's train is accompanied by 2 additional trains. One is used to inspect the rails ahead, and the other is for his security detail. The train has conference rooms and sleeping quarters for state business. While very few pictures of the interior have been released, a video from 2018 showed Kim having a meeting with senior Chinese officials in a luxurious train compartment surrounded by pink couches. In North Korea, the trains the Kim family uses are luxurious and well-equipped, often symbolizing the leader's power and status. Therefore, traveling by train is seen as a symbol of high status. The current leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-Un, just like his father and grandfather before him, has taken formal visits by train. In 2019, he traveled by an armored train that crossed China to reach Vietnam for his second in-person summit with then-President Donald Trump. The journey covered over 4,000 kilometers and took 2.5 days. It has been suggested that the three leaders traveled by train for security reasons. Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il feared flying, and Kim Jong-un had expressed concerns about his safety in the air. Rail travel is believed to be more secure since the train can be protected from attacks, and the leader can be kept secluded from the outside world. Traveling long distances is much easier when you take the train. The leaders of the three countries use trains as their portable offices, where they can work, meet with advisors, and relax. In North Korea, the Kim family's trains are luxurious and well-equipped, often representing the leader's power and status. Therefore, traveling by train is often considered a symbol of high status. Kim Jong-un has shown a greater inclination towards train travel than his father and grandparents. He has traveled to China, Russia, and Vietnam via train and took longer rail journeys than his predecessors. In 2018, he traveled for 2 days by train to attend a meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump in Vietnam. Unlike his predecessors, Kim Jong-un has allowed the media to cover his train travels, probably as a way of projecting himself as a modern and approachable leader. However, like his father and grandfather, he still uses trains for security, luxury, and status. It is important to note that Kim Jong-un has also used his train travel as a diplomatic tool. For instance, his 2018 trip to Vietnam for the summit with Trump was perceived as a way to show his willingness to engage with the international community. Kim Jong-un is known for traveling by train, which causes widespread disruption due to security concerns. The Chosun Ilbo reported that around 100 security agents are sent ahead to stations to sweep them for potential threats. The power is turned off at stations to prevent other trains from moving, and there is a sizable logistical support group, which includes Soviet-made Tu-76 Air Force, transport planes, and Mi-17 helicopters to ensure his safety. If you want more exciting videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.